I'm Joel Baird, the General Manager of Missoula Community Access Television, inviting you to another edition of Your Missoula. Today, we're going to visit with Cory Bressler, who is the Community Impact Supervisor for Missoula Aging Services. Cory, welcome, and thanks for taking the time to visit.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I'm excited because we're going to talk about an interesting topic that is a new initiative by Missoula Aging Services, and it's called Missoula Villages, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. But what does it all mean?
Yeah, so we are finding that Missoula has a growing aging population, and one of the biggest concerns that a lot of people come to us to talk about is being able to age in place, is what we call it. So being able to stay in their home. And so a group of community volunteers came together with us, and we discovered this program that's nationwide, and it's called The Villages, or Villages. And we actually talked with a village program that's in Kalispell called My Glacier Village. They've been great for us to talk with. And the whole concept is neighbors helping neighbors, or an older adult co-op. What we would like is to have a neighbor-powered network weaving together volunteer support and trusted services.
Cool.
Yeah.
So often if someone is older, if they had children and children are grown. Mm-hmm. And sometimes if they had a spouse has passed away. Mm-hmm. And so it can be very intimidating, right? You're in your late 70s, you're in your early 80s, and you're living on your own, but you don't want to give up your home, your memories, your sense of autonomy.
Exactly.
And the expense, right, of that kind of group living as it's offered now.
Yeah.
So the Villages is an idea where people would kind of look after one another, kind of join like a older person's club.
Yeah, so it's going to be a platform on a website, and to be able to connect people. But it is exactly that. I'm going out of town and I need somebody that I can trust to come in and look after my house while I'm gone.
Yeah.
Or maybe I don't feel comfortable getting on a ladder and changing out a light bulb. Can somebody come over? So this program is going to have all members and volunteers are going to be fully background checked, because safety is a huge concern, but it is exactly that. It's just connecting people with their community and building community and combating isolation is our main goal.
Yeah, because that isolation part is very important, isn't it? When people talk about aging and brain health, aging and even physical capacity, they say, well, one big danger is this sense of isolation people can get into.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still relatively young, you and I. But, when you have days off and you're like, oh, good, I'm just going to stay home all day.
Yeah.
I do it. And sometimes it's a weird feeling. Like you stayed home and you're like, wow, I haven't talked to anyone
Exactly.
all day long. And that seems kind of cool, but kind of weird towards the nighttime. And then the next day, if it's the same thing, you would start to feel like,
very isolated.
Right?
One of the things that we're hoping to input into this program is basically like a calling circle, where you have a group of people that check on your different neighbors, and throughout the week, depending on what that neighbor would like. So maybe it's once a week, maybe it's every other week, but just to bring that connection of talking with somebody and asking them how their day is going. Do they need anything? And talking to them about what their family is doing, and just bringing that connection.
Like, they're going to the store maybe. Oh, I could pick up something.
Yeah.
So on and so forth. Because, a lot of people have commented and written books. Like, I remember one called something like Bowling Alone. And part of it had to do, with the explosion of social media, too, where people feel like, that's taken the place. What were the old gathering places? The churches, the mall, and thank goodness the library.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff going on in the library too. And some of which Missoula Aging Services sponsors. So there's a smaller arena for people to get together. And when the weather's inclement too, and we have long winters or the short days, that the notion that older Missoulians especially could get isolated, it's a pretty strong one.
Right.
And in our stats here, we're saying almost 20% of the population is 60 plus.
And that's just growing.
It's just growing. And, I've had like this observation too along gender lines. Like sometimes, because my house is so close to Missoula currents, there's a swimming pool there and there's hot tub.
Yeah.
But when I go and there's swimmer size or whatever, it's all gals.
Yeah.
It's all gals.
Yeah.
And then there's like these guys isolated, you know, or there'll be like a guy in the hot tub and they're like, is it cold enough for you? It's just like, it's pretty stilted among guys, and especially older guys, where they could tend to isolate themselves more because they've been socially conditioned to be independent, to be emotionally unreactive, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah,
we're really trying to make sure that the programs that we're bringing to this also kind of bring, some older gentlemen together and that they feel more comfortable, because we do see that, older women typically feel more comfortable going and getting lunch.
How many people have book clubs?
Right, exactly.
All gal book clubs. I got like 5 gal pals that all have book clubs. And I'm like, when you guys at the book club? And they're like, no, it's just us girls.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then we think of these clubs that Missoula used to have. It just came back from city council chambers. That was the Moose Lodge in its day.
Yeah.
The Elks, right around the corner from the library, they're struggling to have people. And, of course, the Masons, another great building. So when we look at these large buildings in Missoula, they were once the home of fraternal organizations that have just got, it's nobody's fault. It's just a wash of time. Has gotten them off. And Scott, I'm assuming you're showing people the thing, because we have a thing here, like a kickoff idea for the villages, right? And maybe we need to explain a few things. Like one, where is Sacred Alley? I know it says downtown. I should have looked it up before I asked you.
Yeah, I should have too.
Oh, I think I know where it is. I think it's right by the J.C. Penney building.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it's a storefront by the J.C. Penney building.
So, we've had a couple of different events that we're trying to bring more awareness to this program that we're launching. And so a couple weeks ago, we partnered with the Roxy, and they screened a movie. I can't remember off the top of my head.
I saw it, and now I can't remember either.
So we've been going to First Friday. We've had just all over the community. We've been having little pop-up sites. And the next one that we're going to be having is a Tai Chi event. And that's going to be happening on March 8th at noon. And you can definitely call us to get us signed up for it. It should be really fun. We've partnered with Parks and Rec, and so Parks and Rec is at our table for talking about these events that we want to bring. Public health is as well. So we've got some really good community support.
Really good partnership. And you even mentioned like Molly Blair at Parks and Rec. Has a kind of like a title like older adult coordinator or something,
something along
don't
those lines.
Hold us to it, but it's something like that. You want to tell people the number for Missoula Aging Services?
Yes, it's 406-728-7682. You can call me. My name's Cory. And if you just say that you've got some questions about the village, Missoula Villages, I am definitely the person you'll probably talk to. But I definitely have a good group of people that also could answer questions as well.
I mentioned that too because I know from our experience here at MCAT, the older people like to use the phone.
Yes, absolutely.
So, like, we're in the phone book pretty big as Missoula Community Access Television as we have for 30 years, right? So we get a lot of calls like, when's that football game coming on? And stuff like that because the other places, there's nobody there anymore that answers, but we are here.
And also, I know this is a web-based program. We know that technology can be a barrier. We are planning on offering tutorials, trainings, walkthrough to help people be able to access the website, because we know technology can sometimes be a barrier, and we don't want that to stop you from having access to this program. One of the things that we're really excited about of having this program is a community calendar that is targeted for older adults. So we'll have some educational classes, we'll have reminders, but also we're going to have fun events that are going to be on there, and so that you'll be able to go in and say, I really want to go and have lunch. Where are some of the lunches that are sponsored by Missoula Aging Services? We have a community table program that is our congregate lunch of everybody coming together and meeting over a meal.
Oh, that's cool.
And so we'll have really fun events that are going to be on this community calendar that is, we'll be able to connect people.
Yeah, and you were saying before we started, that a lot of people associate like the job of aging. Like, oh, I got to go to the doctor for this. And, like looking after yourself becomes kind of like a chore.
Yeah.
And that people always associate aging with some kind of tragedy that's inevitable.
Right.
And the point of this program is to bring fun, livelihood, and connection back into the concept of aging, so that people don't feel like, oh, well, I guess my time's over. I'll just hang around here, and so on. And I think that's a wonderful idea. So, I mean, just kind of to summarize, Missoula Aging Services, and let me guess that is it still at 339 Stevens?
337 Stevens. You're so close. Yeah.
Real close.
Yeah.
And for folks at home, like, where is it? It's just sort of when Orange is turning into Stevens. Like, there's a big curve there.
Right.
And I think that building was actually like a Greek Orthodox church.
It was a church, yeah.
It was definitely a church.
It's kind of a maze, but
it's a cool building.
Yeah.
And you guys also offer computer skill classes, right?
Yeah.
For people that they want to be able to just get online or send an email or check out Facebook, Instagram, what have you.
Yeah.
So people, their visiting hours that they can go to aging services too.
Yeah.
And so anyway, the new program called The Villages, Neighbors Helping Neighbors, is an attempt to get seniors connected to one another in a safe way too, like you'd mentioned. The membership is predicated like on background checks, and you're not going to be like thrown in with the knife murder or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, we'll do full background checks because safety is a huge concern of ours, and we want to make sure that we're setting this program up for success. And so that is something that we are going to do for all volunteers and all members. If you want to just volunteer, it's completely free. But if you're looking for membership that gives you access to those community calendars and some of these service requests that you'll be able to have, which you'll get a certain amount each month. It's $25 a month. If it's a household, it's $45, and it should be a pretty great way to connect and then also get some help, because we know that there are stuff that comes up with aging in place, and sometimes we just need a neighbor to help a neighbor,
Yeah. Well, Cory, thanks so much for spending the time to tell people about this. And thank you, dear viewer, for taking the time to learn more about the Villages, which is a new initiative by Missoula Aging Services. If you want to learn more, you can go to missoulaagingservices.org. And if you know of a group and you'd like to see them on this program, give us an email. It's mcat@mcat.org. For MCAT, I'm Joel Baird. Thanks for watching.